Forza Horizon 6 was recently announced. It's set in Japan, it launches in May, and it's going to have a ton of new content. And I'm excited. Horizon is one of those rare racing games that actually makes you feel something, but I've gotten worried for the past few games that they're moving away from that, and they're focusing more on quantity than quality. When it comes to cars, showcase events, and handcrafted set pieces, more is great because that stuff feels premium. But only so long as it's framed in something meaningful. Just look at the map. There's so much stuff going on, all these races, each of them having their own corresponding championship, event series, barn finds, PR stunts. It never ends. A lot of the events feel hollow, and that cheapens the really good stuff that's in the game. I do think the idea that started in Horizon 3 where you build out the festival slowly over time can be good, but only so long as it's done thoughtfully. The issue is, it really easily loses focus. Especially if you play non-linearly. And Horizon is a non-linear game. You start driving toward one objective and suddenly you're across the map doing something completely unrelated. There's just so much to do that it becomes hard to care about any of it. I think the real issue is investment. When everything is available, nothing feels important. I need smaller goals, clear progression. Here's a simple example. Which of these two sounds more achievable? A, becoming a millionaire, or B, making 20% more money next month? Obviously the 20%. Attainability drives motivation. And honestly, 100%ing a Horizon game right now feels impossible. Because there's just so many events that are honestly hollow or even cringeworthy. Horizon historically has RPG elements, so let's compare it to another RPG, say Skyrim. The process of Skyrim quests can get repetitive, but that's okay because every single one has an individual story and a reason to get invested. And when Horizon gives you a reason to care, that's when it feels the most exciting and memorable. The problem is it's repetitive and there's no ladder. Even though we've come a long way since then, in Horizon 1 and 2, it felt like I was always climbing a ladder, either beating better rivals or getting new wristbands to unlock privileges and status. Nowadays, it kinda just feels like I'm checking boxes, and that just kills momentum, because the foundation is incredible. The driving feels realistic but forgiving. The visuals are top tier. The sound design is fantastic. The bones are perfect. But the rest of it feels hollow or missing. Like, why am I here? What am I actually working toward? Sure, I could grind for a 15 million credit car, but at 30,000 credits per race, that's 500 meaningless filler races with no story. I'll never buy one of the stupidly expensive cars because eventually I'll just get one from a wheel spin. So I mostly buy regular cars or upgrade the ones I already enjoy. It feels like the game's currency is split between emotion and credits, and the exchange rate is off. I appreciate that they try to tell some stories or give context to the barn finds, but sometimes they're just cringeworthy. And when those things are half-assed, all that's left is credit grinding. So make the stories good or make the cars affordable. I don't mind a high price tag, but meaningless repetition just kills the spirit of the game. So when I say I'm excited for Horizon 6, I mean it. Japan is an incredible setting, and we've been asking for it for years. The car culture alone could carry the entire atmosphere of the game. Mountain passes, expressways, neon cities, and enough great stories to fill 10 amazing games. The potential is just insane, but potential isn't the problem. Focus is. I don't need 800 events on the map. I don't need 1,000 cars on day one. I don't need constant seasonal checklists. I need a reason to start the engine. I want to feel like I'm arriving at a festival again, not opening up a content spreadsheet. I want memorable characters. I want story progression that feels intentional. I want to earn something that isn't just another wheel spin. I want intentional progression that leads me towards these awesome trophy cars, because then I earned it. And when nothing feels earned, nothing feels memorable. Horizon has become generous to a fault, but sort of in these weird, disconnected kind of ways. I never feel like I'm leveling up as a driver. I just feel like a dog being led around on a leash and getting rewarded for it. The side stories like V10 or Drift Club are great as just that, side stories. But I don't think they can replace having a meaningful narrative for the whole game. This is why Horizon 1 felt different. And it still feels different, years later, just thinking about it. Not because it had more content, it had less. But what it had felt structured, purposeful. Right now, ironically enough, Horizon feels like a playground. And playgrounds are fun, but they don't keep you coming back the same way that a journey does. So, when Horizon 6 launches in May, I guess I'm hopeful. I don't want it to be bigger, I want it to be sharper. I want it to trust the player enough to say, you don't get everything immediately. Give me milestones, give me rivals, give me something that takes effort, because the driving is already incredible. The world will definitely be beautiful, the cars will absolutely be amazing. Just give me a reason to care. If Horizon 6 can turn all that content into meaningful progression, I won't just be excited for launch, I'll still be playing every day 6 months later. Make the narrative as important as the ray tracing. Make the atmosphere undeniable. Make the stories unforgettable. Because Horizon is about a feeling. The sun setting over a mountain pass, the sound of an engine echoing through a tunnel, the Forza Horizon 2 intro, if you know, you know.
On the count of 10, you will be in Horizon. I say, 1. Your pulse begins to quicken.
And that's why I keep coming back. Not for the 500 races and that 15 million credit race car that was built in 1961, but for that feeling. And maybe that's all I really need from Horizon 6. Not more content, not more icons, just a clearer road, something to chase, something that feels earned. Because when the road feels endless, it's easy to get lost. But when there's a good, meaningful purpose, even if the purpose is just enjoying the ride, then suddenly, every single road feels worth going down. Hey guys, if you made it to the end of the video, then I just want to say I really appreciate you listening. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, please let me know. You can put it in the comments, or you can just leave a little thumbs up or thumbs down. I want to make my videos better and I want people to enjoy them. And if you want to see more videos like this, then I would greatly appreciate if you subscribed. With that, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one.